get out of bed in the morning to go deal with the problems that come my way. And I think that most of the time that I've been able to help solve many problems over the years, and with experience come easier problems solved. And I think that's kind of the stage I'm at this point.
This is the Checka Pro Radio Show. Checka Pro Joe has assembled a team of pre-qualified home service contractors to bring you the latest in services, products, and techniques. Now, here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Checka Pro Joe.
Not all plumbers are built the same. I've got a special guest here today, Bob Muller. He is the owner of Personal Plumbing. I wanted to get him on the program today to talk about his why. What makes him get out of bed every day and do what he does for you, the homeowner. Personal Plumbing is the name of the company. I'm going to first ask Bob, why did you come up with that name, Bob?
Well, thanks, Joe. Thanks for having me today, and appreciate the lead in there. So the big question we always have is why do we do what we do, right? And I think that progresses from the time that we start doing this, which could, for some, could be in their early 20s, to where I'm now in my mid 50s. That why changes, I think. And I think originally my why was originally just to have a bigger paycheck than I was making when I was in my 20s. That would be my original reason for doing it. As I progress and as you get a little more wisdom and thought goes into what you're actually doing, why changed. And of course it came because I wanted to take care of my family. And then as I started to actually build something that I felt was palatable for the community and my employees, my why changed to helping not only my community, but eventually being able to change the lives of my employees by providing, a great place to work, great training. And now my why is more in the educational portion of it, and being able to hopefully one day change the lives of my employees.
And that's great. You're just not a plumbing company without a heart and soul. You are the heart and soul. You have a big heart. I know when we first started talking a while back, you really wanted to help not just the homeowner, but you want to help other people in your industry, people who are younger than you. I think we get to a certain stage of our lives, Bob, where we want to give back, and you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I think that's really important. So when it comes to helping the homeowner on a regular basis, what gets you out of bed? We talked about the why. Why do you do what you do so much? Is it the fact you love turning wrenches, or you like to solve the solution, like fixing the leaky faucet?
Boy, I think it goes back to just really, I'm a problem solver by nature, and being a problem solver is what kind of gets you out of bed. Natural born leaders like to solve problems, and I think I've always kind of been just that person that's a leader. I like to lead people, and I like to get out of bed in the morning to go deal with the problems that come my way. And I think that most of the time that I've been able to help solve many problems over the years, and with experience come easier problems solved. And I think that's kind of the stage I'm at this point, that I just lean on my experience, lean on my time invested, my skill that I've acquired over the years of doing this. And now I hone in on it, on trying to put what I've learned over this time and put it into my technicians, and trust in them that they can do it the way that Personal Plumbing wants to be able to solve other people's problems in our community. That's more or less the reason I get out of bed.
That's a fantastic reason. Not enough companies think like you do, Bob. To get a hold of Bob and his team over at Personal Plumbing, just check out the podcast description. All of his information is in there. Quick click to get to his website. Bob, thank you so much for joining us today.
Checka Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Checka Pro Radio Show.